The man put 3,000 fish on the lawn. Then he watered them one by one, because he believed planting fish in the soil would grow more fish. That way he could become rich by selling them. However, before he could sell the first fish, the security guard came over. The man quickly ran away with his friends. In a panic, they entered a dark room. In front of them was a strange lamp. Seeing that the guard did not chase them, they all relaxed. Thinking back to the escape, the man argued with his friends. In the end, his friend slammed the door and left. Only the man was left standing in a daze. Then suddenly cheers and applause rang out in the room. It turned out to be a reality show audition. The director praised the man's performance and decided to sign him on the spot. At that moment, the man had no idea how to react. In the end, he chose not to become an actor. Instead, he went to the street with his friends. Together, they ran their own business. They claimed that as long as someone paid $830,000, they would do anything for him. Soon a woman came to them, asking them to mess with her competitor. Because of the competitor's suppression, her company with her husband was on the verge of bankruptcy. They wanted the man to teach the rival a painful lesson. The man did not expect to get his first job so quickly. He readily agreed to the woman's request. They disguised themselves as nurses and went to the hospital. They thought they had fooled the guards there, but unexpectedly a nurse recognized them. In panic, they hid under a cart. When it became quiet again, they crawled out from underneath. Soon, with the information given by the woman, they found the correct ward. Just as they were about to act, the television beside them caught their attention. At that moment, their target woke up. While they were watching the television, the man used the chance to escape. When they finished watching the television, they realized he had already run far away. Then the nurse returned with the guard. To avoid being found, they disguised themselves as patients. However, their disguise was too clumsy. The woman saw through it instantly. Helpless, they had no choice but to escape again. They ran all the way to the rooftop. With nowhere left to go, the man suddenly came up with a good idea. They picked up a fire hose nearby, and with the cushion of a tarp, they successfully reached the ground below.